Richard, I just want to ask you, because it's still going in the back of my mind, from a player perspective, because we just heard from a fan perspective what the thought is on Doc Rivers in Philadelphia. What's the player perspective on Doc Rivers? Because he's incredibly well respected.
Yeah, he's incredibly well respected. I think ultimately when you look at Philly, they've been in a transitional situation. Last year, they finished, I believe, as the #1 seed and, just growing and getting better. Right now, Joel Embiid could win the MVP under Doc Rivers. And I think the biggest issue for them, what was going on with Ben Simmons, that part is very, very tough. That was uncontrollable to a certain degree. And now they have James Harden, and James Harden, they're figuring it out. But I think there's a level of patience that takes that in our world, people are very impatient. It can take 2-3 years to build a champion, to draft, to get all the things necessary. Not having Matisse Thybulle possibly in Toronto, that's a huge loss for a team that gave up all of their depth to go and get James Harden. So maybe this year, if it's not the year, that I wouldn't sacrifice Doc Rivers. I would just say, hey, we need to get more depth. That's what we go into the offseason looking for, is more depth.
And one thing I just want to add, Thybulle is a game changer.
A huge game changer.
He gets them in transition. He saves possessions defensively to allow Joel and James Harden to be able to be dominant offensively.
Right, and I think what Jamie's point was, as we know, Philadelphia fans are some of the most passionate in the NBA. So she's speaking from the fan perspective.
Done with the process.
And they certainly are done.
Process.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.